Russian hackers hack into the database of the Ukrainian armed forces and they publish some shocking Ukrainian losses. Well, they did prove they actually gave out the database to journalists and news sources. What I'm surprised is I don't know why the Western media is not reporting about this. By the way, I am going to tell you the exact figure, but consider subscribing to the channel and also hit on the like button. Let's go into the details. You know how we do it. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I am going to compare this database to open sources to verify whether this database is accurate, whether we can trust this database or not. Let's go. According to Conor McGregor, Ukraine was losing over 1,000 men a day back in 2023. I quite remember this. Back in 2023, Conor McGregor said this, and a lot of people said he was lying, but according to the new figures from this database, it actually shows that it is true. So according to this database, Ukraine lost missing and KIA in action over 1,700,000 people. Over 1,700,000 people are currently KIA and missing in action. Now, this is what I want you to do. Please take your phone and I want you to make this calculation for me. I want you to multiply 365 by 1,000. You know, we have 365 days in a year. By 1,000. That was the amount of Ukrainian soldiers who were losing their lives back in 2023. Even the 1,000, some days were more than that. But let us stick to the 1,000. Please, what figure did you get? Please let me know. Let me know it down in the comment section. The figure, what is the figure? Let us know down in the comment section. By the way, let's go back to 2022. Ursula von der Leyen. I hope you guys remember. Ursula von der Leyen once posted on his Twitter handle back in 2022. According to Ursula von der Leyen, Ukrainian losses were over 100,000. That was back in 2022. This was when the war began. And remember, when the war began very small. It was later that the Russians decided to mobilize over 300,000 soldiers, and the peak of the war was back in 2023. So if Ukraine just in 2022 alone lost over 100,000 men, then think about it. And this is coming from somebody who is a pro-Ukrainian. And I use the method called plus 10 minus 10, aware that 99.9% of our viewers on this channel are not subscribed to the channel. So please consider subscribing to the channel now. And what surprised me more is a lot of people on this channel watch the videos from their TV. So if you're watching the video from your TV, please let me know, because I'm quite surprised. I thought all of you were watching the video from your phones. Little did I know that some of you were watching the videos from your TVs. Quite interesting. Let's continue. Back in 2024, the average Ukrainian soldier was in between 50 to 65 years. The young men were not interested in the war. The young men were running for their lives. The young men were fleeing the country. And back in 2024, I hope you guys remember, the young men were not interested in the war to the point that the Ukrainian armed forces was going street by street and they were grabbing people from the street and they were sending them to the front lines. So looking at this figure, it makes a lot of sense. I still remember this at a point somewhere in 2024, the Ukrainian government was sending email messages to people or their citizens who fled the country. By the way, in between 2022 to 2025, over 5 million Ukrainians have fled the country. They are out of the country, meaning they have fled to different countries. By the way, I wish it never happened. These are human lives that we are talking about. So it's very sad. If you watch this video to the last end, please tell us where you are watching the video from in the comment section. Let us know where exactly you are watching the video from. This will help me know where exactly the videos are going. I want to know the countries who are watching my video. Shalom. See you guys in the next episode.